Hey guys, it's Liz of Consumed by Books, and this is what I got in my mailbox this week. For review, I got a copy of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, which is by Ransom Riggs. I received this one from Quirk Books. Not too sure what it's about, but it has a lot of photos inside like this one, and it's just a very well constructed book. And I really like the way it's put together, and it sounds very good, so I'm looking forward to reading it. And the publicist also threw in a poster of the cover, which is very cool. So yeah, it looks kind of creepy, and I've heard good things, so I'm very much looking forward to that one. Funny story, so I got that book on, say, Monday, I believe it was, and I was just kind of looking at it and I think, okay, that's pretty cool, you know, excited to read it. And then yesterday, my Kenyon magazine came, because I'm an alum, that's Kenyon College, and I was flipping through it, and I found this. Apparently, Ransom Riggs also went to Kenyon College, and he and John Green knew each other when they were students, because John graduated a year ahead of Ransom, and I thought that was really interesting. So that's pretty cool. I was gifted one item this week. Victoria Schwab sent me a bookmark for The Near Witch, and she signed it, so that's very cool. She sent me an extra too, and I already passed that along to someone, so thank you, Victoria. And I bought a couple of books this week. I got Daughter of the Forest by Juliette Marillier. I've heard good things about this one from Misty over at the Book Rat and Jen of the Introverted Reader, so if I don't like this one, then I'm gonna blame Misty. But it looks pretty good, so hopefully I do wind up enjoying it. I got a copy of 10 Things We Did and Probably Shouldn't Have, which is by Sarah Milnowski. This looks like a fun contemporary chick lit read. I've always been interested in reading Sarah's books, and this one sounded particularly good. Plus I love the cover, so I decided to pick up a copy. Next up is Lost Voices, which is by Sarah Porter. This is a mermaid book, and I have to say the cover is really pretty in person. It has an absolutely gorgeous pearly sheen, and the mermaid on the front is actually kind of foiled on there. So I think that that is very awesome, and this sounds very cool. I got a copy of Happily Ever After, which is edited by John Klima, and it is an anthology of authors of fantasy who retell fairy tales. Some of the authors in here are Gregory Maguire, Neil Gaiman, that name definitely persuaded me that I should get this one. Garth Nix, Karen Joy Fowler, all kinds of good stuff. This one looks fantastic, so I'm really looking forward to reading it. Next up, I got a copy of Anya's Ghost, which is by Vera Broskol. This is a graphic novel, and you see at the top where it says, a masterpiece, Neil Gaiman. Yeah, Neil Gaiman blurbed it. I'm probably going to get a copy. And I started flipping through this one when I got it, and it just looks really good. I really like the illustrations. There's a small chance that I'll be reading this one very soon, because I'm just feeling particularly drawn to it. So excited about it. And the last book I got this week is Libraries of Minnesota. I live in Minnesota, so this is a very interesting book for me to flip through, especially as someone who is thinking about becoming a librarian. That's everything that I got this week. No IMMs for the rest of June, but they'll be back in July, and I'll be back to posting them on Sundays. But until then, I want to hear about what you guys got in your mailbox this week, so leave a link in the comments and let me know. Happy reading, everybody!